Hello, it's okay, so before I start this video, I just want to let you know that all my reading my own assignments were is about it's about this puzzle piece right here. It'll allow me to this will speak for me because I may mess up on words. I just rather just let the puzzle piece do it for me, basically, because I'm kind of lazy to read it. But if I want to say something, then I could say something if you want. If I have it, if I have like answers, I can only do search something for Google. If you guys don't know about, if you guys are in middle school, you guys can learn new things. Probably around life or some. Okay, so let's start this video anyway. My entire list is about candy. I know that most of you guys like candy, but it's not good for your. Um, it's not good for your stomach. It's not good for yourself. You can't eat it all the time. It's not good for your. It's not good for your heart because it just eating all the candy all the time today. The next day and the next day, you'll get even fatter. Probably about months. You're probably gonna get even more fatter if you just eat candy. Some of you some of people just still look the same as they are. They can still look the same, but the weight is gonna add a little bit of weight because candy has like how many calories? 899. So it's about 900 calories. So so yeah, it can be all those candies. So which candy has the most calories? Okay, so the highest calorie candy bars is Twix peanut butter, 152 calories ounce. The special dark chocolate bar is 150 calories. Symphony milk chocolate bar, 149 calories. Score, 149 calories. Mr. Kit Kat, 145 calories. Hershey's chocolate bar with almonds, 144 calories. Reese's peanut butter cups, which is my favorite candy, my favorite chocolate candy, is 144 calories. I probably known that since like probably around 2012. But yeah, like I started to. Okay, so when I was like four or something, when I was 4 or 5, I started to notice that the calories of how much you eat, because I read um, the entire, the entire nutrition facts that I see in here. I was definitely making sure that this much can give you more weight. Um, I know that most people have to lose some weight because we don't want fat people we don't want fat people around here when you're working on a gym. We do not need fat people around here. We just want we just want people to lose just to lose a little weight because some people need to work out. We don't need fat people here. No fat people. Fat people are shaming. So skinnier people is way better than fat people. So yeah, they can at least try to work out just a little bit. I know they're still in the same weight, but I still like the way I still like I know that my grandpa is still the same way. He's kind of fat, but I still appreciate him. But he is still losing some weight. But I do appreciate him as my grandpa. So or I can call him my papa. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep this. Okay, so actually, before I start this, I gotta, I got to, cause my computer had to restart for some reason. I already did some assignments, but physical development, a preschool city and worksheet, part that I'm currently in. I know that I did a lot. But sometimes I can read the questions. Um, I was just making sure that I've done everything I could so I can get a better grade, so I can add more effort to my grade. The thing I'm gonna do for senior projects is probably counting money, probably do something with money. I'm probably gonna be doing a fundraiser. I know that my friends do those kind of programs. I just thought I just like to try it out because this in my school, Columbus North High School, is where you do senior projects. I don't know if it happens to your school. If you're in a different state, I don't know if you do senior projects. I don't think you do, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if you do senior projects or not. But in this but in my area but in my area um we just do senior projects for seniors only. Okay, so Erin Miller is a senior project coordinator, and she's really responsible of what we do. We had to work on portfolios and crap like that in general. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading it probably around tomorrow because I have like things to do today. I have to work on that movie. Probably the part 8 or the final part, probably part 9 or something. Not really sure. But as long as I can fit in the quotes, Mortal Kombat quotes that Jackson, that used to be my babysitter, um, that that used to do those quotes. The quotes were in my Google Drive, and I found them. I can still find my old videos. I can find some of my old videos, but most of them are taken care of. I don't know which phone it was that has my old videos and photos, but I'll be able to get them someday, probably in the future. I am. I don't want to forget about the future because I want to make sure that I'm doing something right. So yeah, Mr. Britton, the gay science teacher. Nah, fuck him, dude. Never liked this guy. All right. Anyways, um, all right. So this one says never had. Okay, great candy. Familiar with what I've gotten or favorite ever. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Warheads. Okay, so back in 2016, um, these kind of warheads. Let me look it up real quick. Real quick. Warheads. Um, Warheads candy. Just let me. I'm gonna look at images. Okay, so this is the bag that Jermaine, my older cousin, had used to have since these kind of things. Actually, this. Yeah, Jermaine, my older cousin, used to have one of those back in 2016. Uh, yeah, I used to try one of those. I tried the purple one. It was very it has like an intense flavor. I cannot describe how sour it is because mostly I don't know words very well, but I'll be able to learn a few words in the future. I cannot stop forgetting of the future because I just want to know what I'm actually doing. Like I said, so I tried the purple one. It was extremely sour that I could not swallow. I have to swallow it. I have to no, not swallow, but I have to suck on it until the sour goes away. I have to hold it in my mouth for like probably around probably a few minutes um, to get the sour out of my chest, to get the sour out of my mouth. Sometimes I can feel the sour coming from my chest. Back when I was 12 or 13, yeah, yeah, I was pretty much enjoying those things, even though they were kind of sour. But the flavors were so intense. Literally, the lemon is way higher, the way intense that people cannot even handle. I heard that most people try warheads, but they were extremely sour. Most kids will spit it out. Some of them will keep it in their mouths, but most of them had a handful of warheads and they put all of them in their mouths. They were too sour. Um, I mean, I do not recommend it. I do not recommend these for children. Do not put too much in your. Do not have a handful and too much, because you can feel the sourness coming out of your mouth. Definitely, you can smell the sour coming in from your mouth. Definitely. I tried doing that too, but I only put like three of them in my mouth. That's not too bad. Um, yeah, that was kind of like pretty much intense flavor that I've had in my life. All right, so let's talk about sour spray. Okay, so I think I tried the green apple right here, and the flavor was kind of tastes like it's kind of like intense than the original sour ones, the extreme sours. The flavor was a little intense. Not to mention that, but it's kind of like um when you feel the sourness inside, it's kind of like inside your mouth. It's kind of like you can't even handle it. You can't even handle the stress. Just to mention that. Okay, so let's talk about the sour chew cubes. I used to have one of those back in 2015. If you guys want to check it out. Um, okay, so I'm gonna play a video about that. Um, it's about one of my old videos that I posted for 2015 when I was 12. If I can find it, and here's a video of lost a video of Can You Review 2015. I don't know why I still lost a video. Um, I just name it generally. I just don't know why. Let's just
Hello guys,
this real
what's
quick.
up? I got
I cannot even hear what I'm saying, so
Hello guys, what's up? I got sour chewy cubes,
this was from 2015 of October.
Jolly Rancher gummies, and this lollipop.
I believe this was like I hate to interrupt, but I believe I believe it was posted on Saturday or Sunday. I can't really tell, but I believe it was posted on Saturday because we had like things to do on Sunday because we had to like visit some places generally, probably around probably around Cassie's house to visit her Halloween party. That's all we did.
Biggest lollipop in the world.
Yeah, I cannot remember.
Okay,
Actually, I think it was like a few days before we have to go to the Halloween party with Cassie, which is my aunt. That used to live around Nineveh.
biggest lollipop in the world. Okay guys, let's try and think about that.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not like my aunt that much because she would always if I don't understand if I don't know how to answer a question, if I have no response, then she'll just answer it for me, which is kind of annoying. Uh, saying like saying that like every time Cassie just thinks that I'm like a sophomore. Sometimes, are you going to be a sophomore this year, or are you, and she asked the same question: Are you going to be a sophomore or a junior? Because I don't know, you look short. I mean, like she would always. She does not care if I feel sad or not. She does not care. She'll just try to say, "Oh, grow up, Quentin." it's just life. Everyone cries. Like crying is like a real thing. And she doesn't even care about it. One time I was like so upset, and Cassie did not help the situation. She doesn't care if I'm sad. She doesn't care. She doesn't really like me that much, so I don't like her. She's just the pain of butt. She's just the pain of the butt to me.
They're pretty good.
Okay, so the sour chili cubes were pretty good. They're not. They're kind of sour, but it's. Um, but most kids think it's really sour because the flavor is kind of like has that powerful, intense flavor. It's but 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 when they get older, they're probably not gonna realize the taste because it's just a little bit of sourness inside the the candy. So it's I'm just gonna play Warheads as so Warheads I'm gonna I'm just gonna play familiar with what I've gotten because I just like the atmosphere of tasting Warheads of sour chew cubes. But I just prefer sour chew cubes because I just like the taste of them. Their flavors are pretty good. They're pretty much of a texture that I've ever seen. So, all right, original bazooka. Never had. I don't even know what bazooka was. I am not familiar with bazooka because I have never heard of that candy before. So yeah. Hmm. Sour Patch Worms. Nah. I'll be able to try them someday. I mean, I'm not sure when, but okay. So hmm. I don't think I ever had. Okay, so let's talk about the. Um, what should I do next? Hot tamales. I was gonna try them, but I'm just gonna say that I've never had. Oh, the candy cigarettes. Um. Okay, so I had one of those back in bowling part two. Um. So Ashley Bruner came up to me and said that, "Hey, do you want a candy cigarette?" And I said, "Sure," because okay, so when I tasted the cigarette, it just tastes a normal candy to me. Kind of tastes like the candies from like 2000s that I could say. It looks like a cigarette, but it's not really a cigarette. It's just a fake cigarette. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna say it's okay. It doesn't have much of a flavor, but I can deal with it pretty much. Oh, Hef? No, I don't think so. What are those? I honestly have no idea. I have no idea what these are, so I'm just gonna put never had. What should I do next? Sour Patch watermelon. I used to try one of those. I used to try them one time, but the flavors were pretty much valuable than the Sour Patch the Warheads chili cubes. Um, like I just like the Sour Patch chili cubes with the Warheads way better than the Sour Patch the watermelon. The watermelon's kind of just tastes like a regular watermelon candy, just in general, but with the sourness taste in it. It's just completely normal to me, so I'm just gonna put it okay. All right, Crunch. I used to have one of those back in like 20. I'm gonna say 2015 or 2016. I can't really tell when's the last time I had it. Um, but the flavors is let me just look up at let's just look up at Crunch, the Crunch candy. I have no idea how long I'm recording for. Okay, so the Crunch is like the crispy chocolate bar, but I do the crispy kind of has that texture. It just tastes just like um, just tastes like a regular a crispy chocolate bar. It's 100% real. It's pretty uh, kind of tastes like it flakes on the chocolate. Pretty normal to people to have, but most guys have different opinions about the crunch. But that's okay. I'm just gonna say the crunch is an okay candy that I can say. Almond Joy. Almond Joy. I do not believe so. Okay, so what are those? What are those? I think I've seen them a little bit familiar. I'm just gonna put okay because I tried those flavors and they were pretty they were kind of okay. I don't know what these are because I'm not. I can't even remember the last time I had one of those because I don't know most candies that are different countries. I'll be able to try them someday. All right, sweethearts. Okay, so sweethearts. I used to have one of those back in March of 2015, and this was for my fifth grade class with probably around fourth period that the teacher gave us candy for participating in our work and just watching the movie um, of something else. I forgot what it was called. I cannot remember. I think this was for my probably for my um probably about probably around like English. I think I'm not sure. Yeah, we just watched the video um about something happening. I can't really remember. So, but sweet, we I would the candy I picked was sweethearts. I was just tasting them out and sweethearts it kind of just melts in your mouth basically. Um, the flavors are pretty good, so I'm just gonna put sweethearts as an okay because but sweethearts has like the kind of fresh taste in your mouth. It's kind of like it kind of just gives you just melts in your mouth pretty easily. Um, it just has that expression of taste. I just like the way they taste. All right, Smarties. They kind of look similar to Sweethearts, but Smarties, I had them since probably around. Okay, so this is way different than Sweethearts. I actually got the Smarties around probably around when I was 5, and I actually like the Smarties. They kind of like melt in my mouth. Um, the Smarties, I used to like chunk on them a little bit. Um, the flavors are pretty sparkly in my opinion. It's just it's just pretty good candy in general. I do like the atmosphere of taking that action. So I'm just gonna put Smarties as great candy because I remember eating those candies a while ago, and I still do now. All right, Mounds. I do not think so. All right. I think I've seen this candy before, so I'm just gonna put okay next to the cigarettes because I sort of had this before. right. What are those? I don't know if I have them or not, but it's kind of familiar what I've gotten. I think I'm not sure when's the last time I had it, so I'm just gonna be honest with you. No. Nope. Nah. These are kind of familiar with gotten around a long time ago, I think. Wait, are those cowtails? Are those cowtails? Yeah, the cowtails. I used to have them around. So cowtails. Is that what they say? Cowtails. Okay, so cowtails. I remember Jesse and Mike used to have one of those cowtails. They ate too much of the cowtails. They have like good caramel taste of expression. So I'm just gonna put familiar with what I've gotten because I like the flavors pretty much. I do like the frosting inside of it too. It just melts in your mouth basically. That's what I like about cowtails because it really melts in your mouth basically. It really just tastes the expression just in general because I like having those kind of things. Yeah, definitely. All right, Razzles. I remember having this a long time ago, so I'm just gonna put probably around 2 years. I'm just gonna put familiar with what I've gotten. I don't really eat them very much. I have not tried them a while ago. Not really. Wait a second. I think I remember this. I think that's familiar with what I've gotten. Uh, wait. Sorry. What does that say? No, no. Please don't close that. No. I mean, is that how you say it? Oh, Gobstopper. I was saying that wrong, but I almost got it though. Okay, so Gobstopper. Uh, used to have one of those bananas. They were pretty good. I liked them a lot. So bananas were pretty good. I liked them a lot. So I'm gonna play familiar with what I've gotten. Uh, yeah, definitely. All right, so let's talk about um, the bubble gum. So the bubble gum I used to have around. So the bubble gum I used to have around probably around 2011. I used to try the purple. I used to try the probably the pink one, and the I remember chewing it a long time ago. That was just probably being annoying. Probably around chewing gum very loudly. I used to do one of those times. Probably around 2011. Can't really. It's like middle of 2011 or probably around late 2011. I don't remember when's the last time I had it. But I usually get them. I usually get them like every year. Sometimes. Uh, yeah, the bubblegum was pretty okay. Um, has a good taste to that. I'm just gonna put okay candy. All right. Um. All right. Fruit gushers. I don't have the old one. Oh gosh, I used to have one of those. Yeah, the flavors were pretty juicy, pretty much. Um, I absolutely love the flavors. I remember having one of those back in 2000, probably around 2008. I used to have I just like the blue one because I just like the blue one because the blue one just tastes like so expressional. It's pretty. Yeah, the blueberry one is pretty. Can't tell it's like blueberry or blue raspberry. Can't tell which one it is. Yeah, the blue one is pretty good. I like that flavor better than the other flavors. But I do like the other flavors too. But the blue one is just the one that I like, basically. I just like the blue one in general because they're pretty squishy. They're pretty squishy. I just like them in general. The fruit gushers were pretty good, so I'm just gonna put my favorite snack, favorite time ever. I just like them. Yeah, I enjoyed those when I was little. Yeah. These are familiar with guns, so I'm gonna put them next to this one. All right, so okay, so I'm gonna put familiar what I've gotten. So the Skittles, um, yeah, definitely the Skittles. I don't know why they put both in here. So the Skittles, I am gonna put it next to, um, so next to familiar what I've gotten. I used to try the Skittles around back in 2008. I used to try the Skittles. I used to eat a lot of Skittles back in 2008. I didn't eat them much, but I just ate a couple of them probably. Um, I remember getting into my computer just eating some Skittles. The only flavor I like is definitely the yellow one because Yellow is my favorite color, and the yellow one is pretty. It's kind of sour. Um, the yellow one, but the yellow one is pretty good. But the lemon is just pretty. I cannot describe how good it is because I just like having the lemon one because I just prefer having a lemon one, just all lemon because the lemon one is just so powerful, intense. Um, for most kids, they say it's like powerful. It's just powerful flavor. Um, just just tastes just expressional of taste of lemon, just in general. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna probably gonna end this video after common these middles are here. Um, so the Musketeers, I don't think so. I was gonna try them, but I don't know. Let's talk about Twizzlers. Okay, so Twizzlers, I used to try the rainbow ones, and they were pretty much licorice. Um, I used to try this Twizzlers probably around 5 years old. I used to try this Twizzlers back at Halloween candy. I used to try that Twizzlers, but the strawberry one was pretty okay. I'm gonna put okay next to the Crunch. I don't like Twizzlers that much because it doesn't have more texture of strawberry that much because it just tastes like a just tastes more like a licorice. So I don't mind eating licorice. I just don't like fruit licorices that much because they just all taste the same, just the same exotic flavor. So I just put okay to Twizzlers because I don't like Twizzlers that much. Yeah. Okay, so um, Jawbreakers. Okay, so back in 2017, I used to try one of the Jawbreakers. Um, I cannot bite into them. I have to suck them up. I probably drink a couple of water. I just drink a little bit of water to suck it up more. But the Jawbreaker was so hard to to melt because that's how Jawbreakers are made. So I'm just gonna put okay because I remember having those in middle school. back in middle school. I used to have one of those back in middle school. Yeah, probably around 8th grade. All right, so all right, milk buds, milk duds. I kind of had those before. I tried them one time, and the chocolates are pretty okay. So I'm just gonna put it next to the cigarette. All right, last thing I'm gonna do is probably uh, the orange slices. The orange slices. I used to try the orange slices around 2014. Uh, the orange slices are kind of sour, but it's more like just tasting like color of orange, for example. It's just kind of tastes like a little bit of expressional, but they could have just added more texture on the orange slices. Um, they could have just added more like sour flavor, but it'll be way better if they put just sour flavor in the orange slices. The only thing you're gonna have to do is just make it sour. Probably around with some orange juice or something like that. You can just put orange juice. Just put a little bit of orange. Just put a little bit of just dump it in with orange juice and just put it in. Just put the candy in the orange juice and see how it goes. Some candies just get hard. Just gets a little bit harder. I don't know if it does that to some other candies. I, but not chocolate candies, just fruit candies in general. So I'm just gonna put like just put in okay, just put in okay orange slices. Just give it a little bit of respect. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop this video right here. I'm probably gonna just finish this video around. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this video today. So all right, see you guys